On Western Australia's iconic Cape to Cape track, the trail doesn't just take you through nature. It weaves through coastal towns, quiet bays, and hidden gems that add meaning to every step. Let's walk through the trail towns that you will encounter from north to south. First up is Dunsborough, your prep zone before heading out onto the trail. It's just 13 kilometers away from the trail start at Cape Naturalist, and you'll be able to find all the supplies you'll need for the trek. Dunsborough was once a 19th century whaling outpost, but it's now a thriving beach town with creative soul. Stock up on supplies, grab a hot breakfast, and catch a shuttle here to the official starting point. In my own journey, I did it from south to north. I caught a Trans-WA bus from Dunsborough to Augusta to my starting point. If you're hiking the way that is most common and you finish in Cape Leeuwin, you would most likely catch a Trans-WA bus, which will take you back to Dunsborough. Next trail town, Yallingup Beach. 20 kilometers in, Yallingup Beach takes you through wild surf and a big sky. This iconic spot is one of WA's oldest surfing breaks, and recently starred in The Surfer, a film starring Nicolas Cage. Grab a coffee or hot chips from the general store and soak in a place that blends natural power and cinematic beauty. For my own journey, this was my last trail town. I stopped in Yallingup Lagoon, had an awesome feed, and they let me charge my devices free with no issue whatsoever, which was really friendly of them. And I had a lot of locals actually talking to me, asking me about the trek. It was just a really friendly place with a great vibe. Highly recommend. Next trail town, Gracetown. Gracetown is the peaceful midpoint of your trek, located in Yallingup Bay. It's named after Grace Bussell, who was a teenage hero who actually saved lives during a shipwreck off the coast. Now, when I went through Gracetown, I stopped at the classic Gracie's General Store. I got myself a nice pie, a coffee, was able to charge my devices again free of charge, and was able to really relax and recover before I did the next leg. In that general store, you'll find everything you need. They've got hiking supplies, they've got sunscreen, they've got first aid equipment. They've got a lot of things that you can purchase in order to resupply. Next town on our list is called Prevelly, a vibrant surf town and cultural landmark. Now, Prevelly was founded by a soldier who sheltered in Crete during World War II. It's home to a Greek chapel that honors its history. This is another convenient resupply town on the trail. Recharge your gear, enjoy a proper meal, and maybe even treat yourself to a night in bed. There's many options available. For me, Prevelly was a great town to head through. It's a lot bigger than most of the towns you'll pass through. I had a really nice feed in a local restaurant near the chapel where I got a nice fish and chips, had a good can of Coke. It's a good place to relax and recover. Next on our trail towns list is Hamelin Bay Caravan Park. Now, although this isn't an actual town per se, it is an official stop whilst you're on the Cape to Cape where you can resupply and recharge. It's famous for its crystal clear waters and wild stingrays that come up close to the shore. This used to be a bustling timber port, but now it's one of the best camping spots on trail. Book ahead if you're planning to stay. This place is no secret anymore. For me and my journey, this was day 2 after I camped in Deep Dean the first night. To stop through here was great. I was able to resupply with water, had a nice pie, can of Coke again, and there's actually showers there available that you can use. However, it is very, very expensive. I think for one bottle of water, 1.5 litre bottle of water, I may have paid $8 or $9 for it. It was very, very expensive, but it's a welcome sight after grinding on trail for many, many, many hours. The final trail town on our list that I'll talk about today is Augusta, the southern trailhead and your final destination on the Cape to Cape track when walking from north to south. It's one of WA's oldest towns and houses the Cape Leeuwin Lighthouse. After 135 kilometers of dirt, sand, and rough going, this is your endpoint. Celebrate it, you've earned every step. Augusta has all the amenities that you need. It's great if you're going to be starting from that end to get all your supplies, or if you just want to celebrate at the local tavern for your victory of completing the Cape to Cape. From here in Augusta, you'll be able to catch a Trans-WA bus back to Dunsborough or wherever you need to go. Each of these towns offers more than just food and fuel. They're part of the trail's spirit, places to rest, reflect, and reconnect. So hike smart, respect the land, and embrace the journey through WA's coastal soul. Please consider subscribing for more tips and stories from the trail. And as always, I'm an open book. Hit me up with some questions in the comments below, and I'll answer them within the day.